Now, having said that, I think the potentially biggest loser is Europe. And what I mean by that is, I think the U.S. could largely be self-sufficient if it had to be. I'm not saying it would be easy, and I'm not saying it can happen overnight. I'm just saying on a relative basis, I think it could do pretty well. And I think China, if they wanted to, China could just lock down its borders, go back to being a domestic kind of hermit kingdom in the East and, do their thing. But I think in this picking of sides, I think Europe probably comes out the worst, because if they choose to go with the United States, I don't think is going to treat them great. Maybe it'll treat them better than that China would treat them, but I don't think it'll treat them great. And I think we've already seen industry leaving Europe and coming to the United States. We already see the debts in Europe are just as bad as the debts in the United States. The growth in Europe is anemic. They have as many social problems in Europe as they have in the United States. And I kind of feel like there's these big power plays between, the United States, Russia, and China. And I kind of feel like Europe's a little bit kind of forgotten. Now, I know there's a lot of Europeans who don't like hearing me say this, and, there's nothing personal against Europe, but I think Europe is going to have a really challenging time.